Welcome everybody to the Traders Market Intelligence Report brought to you by WealthBuildersHQ.com. This update is for Monday, the 1st of April, April Fools, 2024. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Hope it was a great trading day and trading week for you. As we get started, keep in mind everything we look at is for education. Nothing's meant to be advice or recommendations. So we're going to start off with the economic reports. I've got next week already pulled up. So here we got the first. We're looking at 10 a.m. That's very important to take note of. That is when the market is open, of course. We have the ISM coming out, which is Purchasing Manager Index. Same time, we've got ISM manufacturing prices, same report. On Tuesday, also at 10 a.m., JOLTS, which is the job opening. FOMC is at 12:05 p.m. So we've got one of the members, Messer, is speaking. You get 5:15 a.m., which I'm not really too concerned with the 5:15 a.m., right? OPEC going on at that time. But then we've got ADP. We've got, again, final on the PMI, which starts on Monday. Powell speaks on Wednesday at noon, 12:10. So be very cautious entering a trade on Wednesday pre-Powell speaking, just for what words slip out that could move the market one way or another. I'm not saying don't trade it. I'm saying be aware of it. Then he's back again. Actually, there's two members back again on Thursday, along with unemployment. And then Friday is average hourly earnings month over month, MM. And then non-farm payroll, unemployment rate, all, again, part of the same report. And then 9:15 a.m., Barkin speaks out of the FOMC. So we got a lot happening this upcoming week, okay? So definitely something to keep note of. Now we're going to go take a look at the S&P 500. And let's see what the heck has happened with the S&P. I left the orange bar on from last week. This was last Friday. And here we are Thursday. Market is closed mañana. Tomorrow we're closed down for Good Friday. So what happened? Well, we gapped right down on Monday, right? So right here we gapped right down to this fib line, which, by the way, is the negative 618. Very critical level, right? We gapped down to that on Monday. And kind of fooled around with it all day long, went a little higher, and then closed right about that level. We gapped down, up the next day, which was Tuesday. We ran up and then failed. So we had put in what looked like another high, which it was, but we're going to get a little bounce is what the expectation was, and we failed. Now we closed right at the 8 moving average and the 5200 fib line. So there's a confluence there. Now let me be clear. I would prefer to see the confluence at a fib line and a moving average than I would at the 100-point level with a moving average. But I'll take the confluence because it's a confluence, right? I have more than one thing happening there. So there are different cells, different groups of traders that are focused in that particular area. All right. And then what happens? The next day, yesterday, Wednesday, we gap up. Great gap up. We pull back. We bounce. Great SPY trade, by the way. Hopefully you got to take advantage of that. And we're talking about near perfect storm the way this sucker set up. It was a great setup. And then today, we gapped up slightly, not much, we gapped up slightly, we pulled down a little bit, ran up a little bit. We did not have a pullback as the expectation on a normal Friday lately. And then we pushed up. This was 52.6110. That was our recent high, actually all-time high, it just happens to be recent. Today, we went to 52.6449. Woohoo! We broke it, right? So I'm going to get rid of this line here. I don't need it. And I'm gonna put one on, or gonna, not donna, but gonna. Now I'm gonna, right? Put it at 52.6449. All right, that is our high right now. If we look at VIX today, so we're up, on VIX, we're up 23 cents, which you would expect down since the S&P 500 was up today because they're inverse relationship. But with the VIX being as low as it is, there's really not much to expect. Right? Okay, so we went up a little bit. No big deal. We are so low, it doesn't matter. We're sitting at 13 on the VIX. Super low. All right, let's get some targets for next week of where we see it going. I would love, if you're not in already, you want a pullback. Right? We've got the new all-time high. We may get a day or two to the upside, but ultimately I'd like to pull back towards the 8, towards the confluence. If we get this 2 or 3 days it goes on, we will no longer have a confluence. My 8 moving average will be somewhere up over here, right? So the confluence potential will be gone. But I love the opportunity that it gave us yesterday. So obviously, we're going to keep our eye on that all-time high, which is the 52.64.49. And then we have our first target up above there at 52.84, right, which is our Fibit. And then from there, 53.51 is our next upside target above that, right, which is a negative 809, by the way. All right, you can see it on my, if I put my mouse on there, look at that yellow box, middle line, all the way to the left, it says minus 0.809. It's the negative 809 line. All right, so that's what we're looking at for the upside. What do I want to see the downside? 52.19, come back, bounce, take off, give me a new high, because what is happening here? What's the most important thing that I see on this screen is this. Low, high, higher low. We kind of got about an even high there. We had a higher low, higher high, higher low, and now a higher high. Right? So that's the pattern we want. Over and over again. We don't want woo, because we wind up getting woo. Right? I don't want to be on that roller coaster. Going after rails on a crazy train. Right? Not interested whatsoever from that fashion. Come on down to 52.19. Bounce. Good opportunity for entry. Now, if we do break, I'm not concerned with it. Why? Well, why would breaking not be a bad thing? I'm not saying it's not bad. I'd like it to stay where it is. We've broken before. We broke here even through the 21. We broke here and came back. We broke here and came back. And here, 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 here. Right? We didn't get a break on this one. Right? Beautiful. Maybe just additional added strength today. Whatever it is, if we break, I'm okay. If we stay above the 21, I'm okay. More caution, of course. In other words, if we move inside of the 8 and 21 here, between these two lines, I'm going to be a little more cautious, without a doubt. But I'm not going to stress that it's there because we've been there so many flipping times. Break the 21, Houston, we have a problem. And I don't mean on a wick. I'm okay with the wick. I'm talking about if it breaks through and closes below, we may potentially have a problem. So keep your eyes on that. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great rest of your day. Hey, Monday, make sure to go ahead and register. Go over to tradinglikeaboss.com. Each and every Monday, we do our free training called Power Hour. Go ahead and take advantage of that. I'll see you there on Monday. All right, take care, everybody. Bye for now.